We're gonna do a few really exciting dishes tonight. Tell you what's on the menu tonight. Good evening, Jay. And we're gonna start with using those little round purple potatoes, and we're gonna make purple Peruvian potato chips, and then we're gonna make a little cilantro aioli to dip them in. Oh yes, nothing like a little homemade potato chip. We, at the steakhouse in Las Vegas, we do these truffle potato chips. We go crazy over them. I go crazy over them. They're really delicious. And when you buy a mandolin, that's what this is here, not to be confused with that kind of mandolin, a kitchen mandolin. There's many ways that you can adjust the blade. They come with a, what do they call that, Doc? A guide, a safety guide?
Safety guide.
Safety guide, right. I know, you know all about them safety guides there, I know that. But anyhow, it's so you don't, you have to be careful, and it comes with that, and, obviously somebody stole ours, but basically, these are really great, saves you a lot of time, these mandolins. You got to be very careful, because this is like a knife. So what we do is we just take, see, and if I had the guard, I wouldn't have to worry about my fingers right now. But since I'm, don't do this at home, since I'm used to doing this a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's real good. So we're just going to do a few of these. And, each potato has a different starch level in them. Some of them are waxier. You see how thin we're getting these potato chips by using the mandolin? You see that? Oh, yeah, babe. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these Peruvian red potatoes here, purple potatoes, and then we're going to, in some vegetable oil, either on the stove or in that fancy fryer we have. So we're just going to do a few of these. You can see the starch coming out. And then one thing is that people make the mistake doing is that they'll do a batch of these, and then they'll soak them like I have here in water, in cold water. But then they don't dry these enough, which we'll talk about. They put them in the hot oil, and then, like, the whole kitchen's, like, decorated with oil. I mean, you're cleaning up oil for days. So if you do them dry, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to 340 degrees, 350. You want to spread them out a little bit like that. We're going to start frying them up. Then I'll show you another trick here in a second. So you can just put a big batch in like that, and then we'll just kind of do this thing to them here. Oh, yeah, they're singing happy. So that's what we got. We've got some Peruvian purple potatoes being fried. Folks, if you're doing this on the stove, remember, you don't want to have the oil in the pot more than about 50, 60%. Because as you can see, when I added the potatoes in here, the oil expanded. And you don't want to be, like, decorating the whole neighborhood. You know what I mean? That's why the firemen and I are like this. We're going to fry these up. Cilantro aioli's next. Don't even think about touching that dial. Doc Gibbs and the Emerald Eye Band. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, yeah. Just feel right at home. We're having a little couch potato night tonight. Yeah. All right, we got some Peruvian purple potato chips that we're frying up in batches here. Next thing we're going to do to show you is how to make a quick little aioli in the blender to serve with this, to sort of dip it in there. So we're going to start with 2 eggs, which is going to be the emulsifier to that. Keep it together. Lots of garlic. Yeah. Oh, yeah, babe. Some cilantro. And another thing that's going to keep it together, just like a little teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Now, we have a little bit of the lemon juice, about the juice of 2 lemons. Now, we're going to get that mixed up first. Now, a lot of blenders, what they'll do is they'll have these little things in the center that you can sort of pop out to drizzle things in. Or some of them will actually have like a little hole that you can drizzle the oil in. Slowly you want to drizzle it in there. Too fast, it's going to break. Now, see how thick that is? Oh, yeah, babe, look at that. Now, that's a nice aioli. We're going to have a little salt. Well, thank you. Some fresh ground pepper. One more blast here. We're ready to go. We're ready to snack. So, how I like to serve these, first thing, when you drain them, make sure you drain them real well. Now, this is when you want to season them. Okay, anything fried, when it comes right out of the hot oil, that's when you want to season them. They're vulnerable then. So we just a little salt, little pepper, whatever you like. And then for me, it's quite simple. You are ready for the folks to have a little snack. So we add the chips on our little serving platter. We'll take our little dish for the aioli of cilantro. Look at that. Here, I'll let you taste.
Thank you.
Don't worry, there's only 60 million people watching. Not bad, huh? There you have it, a little Peruvian chips.